Hi, I'm Force. You may remember me from such bangers as StarCraft 2 strategy guides.
Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most basic of strategies, the Zerg 6 Pool Rush.
That time I made thousands of Overwatch videos. Cheating is bad. Or maybe you remember the Force Feed, a gaming news show I started back in 2012 that's filled with awesome entertainment and amazing production. The goal of this show is to keep you up to date as to what's going on in the industry and let you know how I feel about these events so that you can make a more well-informed decision. Huh. Would you look at that? Well, I'm back with another gem today as I will be unveiling the secrets behind making gaming news videos here on YouTube. It's a complex and difficult process, but if you listen to me and you follow closely, you could have your very own gaming news channel in no time. Starting with step number 1, find something to be angry about. This is the simplest step. All you gotta do is head on to online forums, go to Twitter, go to Reddit, see what people are angry about when it comes to gaming. There's all sorts of games that come out, people play them, yeah, entertainment, bleh. It's supposed to be fun, but there's always something that we're pissed off about. So if you just pick the topic of the day, you've got the perfect setup for a YouTube video. Some popular suggested topics include paid for DLC, microtransactions, loot boxes, exclusivity, or just say that a game is shit. If there's like a new big popular game that came out, find something about it that sucks and talk about nothing else. It's a surefire way to get people to click on your video. And speaking of clicking on your video, we got step number 2, which is clickbait. This one goes without saying, this is YouTube after all, and since the content of these actual videos is basically non-existent, give people a reason to click on the stuff. I want you to look at these thumbnails and guess what YouTube channel these are from. Go on, I'll give you a second. It was a trick question. Every single one of these videos is from a completely different channel. I know, hard to believe, right? But it's a simple formula. Red and black, red and black, red and black, red and black text, and just a title about how angry and upset you are. There you go, that's all the clickbait that you need. Now, I've been diverging from the formula, going with yellow and black. I know, crazy man. But by and large, red and black text is what you want. This is the industry standard, and then just put some transparent PNG file layered over that with someone's face. Title should include the reasons you're upset and caps locks whenever necessary, especially to highlight those points to really drive them home, let them know. And that moves us on to step number 3, and that is the actual content of your video. You done fucked it up! So you gotta pick an opinion. It doesn't even have to be your own opinion. My suggestion is just go to Reddit, look for the most upvoted opinions, and then just do your best impression of a parrot. Now you really wanna stretch it out too. Hitting that 10-minute mark is a pretty crucial thing. That way you get those sweet mid-roll ads. Put them at points that are the most frustrating, like cut yourself off at a half of a sentence or something, or right before you make a point. Most inconvenient spot as possible. Again, highly suggested. Another tip for stretching out your videos is just to read really long quotes. So if you got an article about something, pick a couple paragraphs and then just start talking. That really helps pad out the content of your video. The rest of the content, you don't really have to do much. Just sit in front of a camera, talk into your microphone, insert some relevant gameplay, or don't if you're feeling especially lazy. Just talk and, you know, have yourself a setting. Make sure you got shit in the background that lets people know you're a gamer. Like, look, I got this thing here. I play video games. Now, the more garbage you have behind you, the better. It really tells people how genuine you are about gaming. I mean, look at me. This is a pathetic setup. I got a bunch of fucking animal heads. What is this? I'm not a hunter. I mean, I like animals. They're cool and all, but I don't care that much. It's just shit to just throw some shit behind you. Doesn't matter what it is. Something for people to look at and be like, what the fuck was he thinking? What is that doing back there? You gotta just put all sorts of garbage behind you. I gotta have my screen of these black tiles. What are those doing there? It doesn't help. I wear black shirts half the time, so I basically blend into the background. Like, it doesn't have to make sense what you put behind you, but just put stuff behind you so people can go like, all right, and that's about it. I mean, it's really that simple. You follow those 3 steps, you'll get around to making some awesome gaming news videos. Well, I mean, they're not awesome, but they're on par with everything else that's on the platform. Look, the reason I'm making this video is because I get it. Making YouTube videos is hard. Coming up with original ideas? It's basically impossible. So if you're just looking to make some money on YouTube, outrage clicks rule the day. I don't know it's the phrase. It's a phrase, okay? It's true. Follow those steps and you'll have a successful YouTube channel in no time. Trust me, I'm an expert. Oh, my YouTube channel's dying? Oh, fuck. Let me get this out of the way, too. I just want to clarify here. I'm not picking on any YouTube channels. Look, making gaming news videos, it's not particularly difficult, yes, but people like to hear your opinion. You know, I've been doing this stuff for quite a long time. It's pretty brain dead, pretty simple, straightforward content, and I'm guilty of it as much as anybody. In fact, I would argue that most of the content that I've made over these past 10 years is pretty ridiculously simple and not especially, I don't know, not especially interesting. That was kind of the whole point of the intro segment. I think making videos like this can be really fun for me from time to time. It's cathartic. Cathartic? There we go. You know, a little dose of healthy self-awareness never hurt anybody. It's mostly actually me poking fun of myself, except for the red and black text. I haven't stooped to that level yet, but the clickbait, the straightforward content, not even needing to have your own opinion, you're looking at the king of all of that, so there you go. So I hope you guys liked the video, but genuinely, well, honestly, that stuff aside, back into character, follow these steps and you can have a successful gaming news YouTube channel. It's not already oversaturated, so get out there, young ones. Go, make the videos, get that YouTube money. Just be angry, remember. Anger. I know it's just video games and entertainment, but do you realize how angry I am about this? It's all I have in my life. DLC